Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Claire if you are new. Today I decided I would take y'all through like a couple days of my life. I'm about to do something, so I decided I might as well just go ahead and vlog it. It feels so good outside. Today is Saturday. It is like 4 o'clock on a Saturday right now, and I decided tonight I'm gonna make some homemade bread. I have been seeing homemade bread all over TikTok, YouTube, everything, so I decided we're gonna make it, and then also some other Italian food. I think my neighbors can see me through their windows, so this is getting a little awkward, but we're gonna go and make some homemade, I think I'm gonna make like a homemade rosemary bread. We'll see what happens. I have never made bread before, but I've always wanted to use this little hook thing. But my mom has this recipe she found from some blogger, and we're gonna like mix a couple recipes together. Okay, we're gonna start with 4 cups of this bread flour. Never used that before. Okay, so I just put a packet of this dry yeast in there. Actually, this is instant yeast, whatever that is. We bought this at the grocery store because I was going to make a different recipe, but I think this one might be easier. And she doesn't really have measurements, but she did say, I think garlic powder, which this is garlic salt, which is not the same. But we're just going to try a bunch of different things. I have no idea how much to do, so that's fun. Eyeball that. Just put like a dash of garlic powder in there for whatever reason. And I am gonna cut up this fresh rosemary. It smells really good, so we're gonna use fresh rosemary. So I just like rinse that off. I'm chopping up now instead of like pulling it apart like half a cup. I feel like I do need the stems. I don't know. Someone below let me know. I don't want it to be hard though when you bite into it, you know? This is what it looks like in here so far. So I just remembered we have this already like crushed rosemary we just bought. I'm gonna take a little bit of that as well and put in there, not too much. Also gonna put a little bit of oregano. It calls for that as well. Okay, that smells so good. So it's probably like half a tablespoon, I would say, maybe, I don't know. I'm also gonna put some fresh ground up black pepper. I'm gonna do this in here. I'm moving my tripod. It says, like, after we have all of that in there, she says to put the yeast on the opposite side of the bowl as everything else, which I kind of did, and then things got out of control. I'll link everything that I use down below, or not link it, but like say what I'm using. I was gonna do a blog post, but it might be a little bit messy. But right now I'm heating up some water. It says to put 2 cups of warm water in here as well. Now I just added in 2 cups of warm water, and then it says to knead for 5 to 7 minutes. So I just really went for it. We're gonna see what happens. I have no expectations for this, like none. So we'll see. It looks like it's coming together though. Another thing I'm gonna go for while the bread is just kneading away, I wanna make the Carrabba's Italian, you know, the blend, the olive oil blend. So that's what we're gonna work on. It's basically just a bunch of herbs mixed together with some olive oil. So we're gonna attempt that. We're gonna make it as good as we can. This is our lineup. So we have crushed red pepper, fresh ground pepper, oregano, rosemary, garlic powder. It also called for onion powder. I don't have onion powder. Basil leaves, sea salt, parsley, and then it says 3 cloves of fresh garlic. We're gonna attempt that. So basically I'm just gonna put like, I guess equal parts, I don't know. I'll put the measurements below of what I use, but I think it's actually almost been like 5 to 7 minutes on our dough. Look at her. Oh, she's looking good. Okay, so I just took our bread out of the spinny thing, the mixer. It smells so good. A lot of recipes say to leave it overnight. One said to even let it rise for 24 hours. However, I don't feel like waiting 24 hours. So we are gonna put a towel over it and leave it for an hour, then come back and see how she's doing, you know, how she's feeling, if she's ready to be put in the oven. Hopefully she will be. If you're new to my channel, you may not know, I did like a haul a while back, and I got the tattoo brow from Maybelline from Target, and I got a shade too dark. And this morning I tried to put on a little bit, but I accidentally put a big glob on this side. So I try to fix it and like even it out on this side so I look a little crazy. The bread, I stuck it in the bowl, like in the microwave. It says that can like speed up the process. It just needs to be in like a warm area. So I turned on my microwave and then turned it off and then put the bread in there. So it's like chilling with the towel on it. I did just check on it after like 30 minutes and it has risen a good bit. But tonight I want to make chicken brine and like garlic mashed potatoes. My camera keeps being weird and shutting off, but chicken brine is basically like I don't know if it's grilled chicken. I feel like they do it grilled, but we're gonna do it in the pan, and it's like this lemon herb sauce on it with basil and goat cheese and sun-dried tomatoes. I'm just in the mood to cook. Like, TikTok for me has been like bread food TikTok. I've had like a pretty long day. Like, I woke up this morning, went and worked out. We went to Target, we went to Chicken Salad Chick, and that was at like 11 this morning. Then we went to the grocery store this afternoon, went to Lowe's. We went like all over the place. So I've been gone all day, and I don't know, I was just in the mood to cook tonight. This is the mixture I made. The fresh like garlic in it kind of made it a little bit sticky when it's supposed to be like herby, but it smells so good, and I think I'm not going to use all this at one time. I made a good bit, but with some olive oil and this bread, it's just going to be incredible. It smells so good in here. And this is the pot that I'm going to put the bread in the oven, so I'm preheating the oven already. But I don't know if I should like line the pan with like olive oil or what. But this is like a Dutch oven. It came from Home Goods. Amazing. So while the bread's still rising, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up 4 of these potatoes and chop them up, and then we're gonna boil them because we're gonna go ahead and just get started on what we can. You know, I'm just trying to get ahead, but I don't want to make it too early because bread takes like an hour to cook, I think. Cut up our potatoes, and now I took the bread out of here. I'm gonna let it rise a little bit more, but I'm gonna go ahead and put like a little bit of rosemary, some salt and pepper on top, and I'm just gonna sit it on top of the stove because the oven's on and let it rise to its full potential, I guess, because she kind of smells right now, but she smells so good. Okay guys, so it is like, what time is it? 6:30. I made a cheesecake, or me and my mom did. It's just like the one from the Philadelphia cream cheese box, and so we got that just chilling. It's waiting for the bread to get done. I have my potatoes in here boiling. I put 4 cloves of garlic in there. It's what the internet said to do. So we're gonna wait on that to happen. The bread, I left it in here for 20 minutes with the top on the Dutch oven, and then I took it off. She smells so good. I hope it works out. If not, we're gonna try it again tomorrow and like leave it longer to rise. And then we just pounded out this chicken, and I'm gonna do my own little spin on the little Carrabba. While we're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and season the chicken with like salt and pepper and some other random seasonings. Y'all know how I like to do. Chicken is seasoned with a lot of the same stuff we used earlier. I'll put it exactly below. And also some Italian herb seasoning. And I was gonna stuff the chicken, but now I think I'm just gonna like cook it. And then I'm also gonna like not fry it, but put a little bit of flour on it and then put it in the pan with some olive oil. Chicken's going, potatoes just got out. I'm gonna add, there's a little bit of butter in there. We're gonna add some garlic salt. There's also some garlic in there. Some rosemary, and then some parsley, ignore that. Salt and pepper, a little bit of sour cream, and I think maybe a little bit of garlic butter if I feel like it needs it. I just took the bread out of the oven, and y'all, she smells amazing. Getting the chicken all nice and crispy. This bread smells so good. And I kind of stuck my knife through it, and it's like all done inside. It smells so good. And these garlic mashed potatoes might be the best things I've ever had. A lot of carbs here. We're gonna take some shallots, some olive oil, brown those, add in some chicken broth, lemon juice, and a lot of herbs and stuff, and it's gonna be so good. So this chicken fell apart in half, but I did add a little bit of cream, heavy whipping cream in there. Now I'm squeezing like some lemon juice. We have some shallot, garlic, olive oil, chicken broth. It smells so good, and it's supposed to be like a thin sauce that goes over the chicken. If you've been to Carrabba's, you know. It smells so good. Y'all, it is so much later. It's already 9:30. That food tonight was like 15 out of 10. It was definitely the best food I've ever made myself because it was like kind of original. So good. And that bread, incredible. If you haven't made bread before, you need to do it. Like, it's kind of relaxing. I know that's weird, but I swear I'm on like bread TikTok right now, and it's like making me want to make bread. Last night I went through this cleaning phase. Still have not hung this curtain up, which is kind of driving me crazy. But I cleaned, like, I don't know if y'all remember, I had a bunch of junk over here. And then I also cleaned out my drawers, like my dresser cabinets, I guess not drawers. So I cleaned everything out that was in here. So I had a lot of like coffee table books and stuff, and I cleared a lot of that out. And I went ahead and put those in boxes, so that way I can take them to my storage unit. So when I move, they're already packed. And also, another thing I'm going to do soon is restart my Instagram page that I have for my closet. It's like Claire Doll's Closet, I think is what I called it. You can find it on Instagram. I'm going to start selling my clothes on there again. I stopped after like this time last year because COVID happened and life just got crazy. But I've got to go back to selling stuff because I have so many clothes I want to sell. So I might try tomorrow to get some stuff together to sell. Good morning, y'all. It's Sunday morning. I honestly forgot I was vlogging, and then I got all ready and I was about to head out the door to go work out. But anyway, I just made a YouTube video live. I made like a chit chat, get ready with me. We talk about like so much stuff. If you want to go watch it, it's probably one of my last videos. I feel like really sluggish this morning. I've been up since like 7:30 because the sun is so bright in my room, and I like to sleep with it pitch black dark. And it's already almost 9, so I've just been, you know me, scrolling on TikTok for the last hour, wasting my time. Oh, it's so much later. It's like 1 o'clock. I went to the gym, came back, took a shower. I've been cleaning a little bit, and we had lunch, and we had the bread again from last night. Y'all gotta go make it. It's so good. And I'm about to finally try the cheesecake. She's done. Okay, so it's kind of a messy cut, but we have some strawberries with it, so it's gonna be so good. I already know. So I have been in like this movie watching phase, and if you know, I watched every Marvel movie again because I was really into WandaVision, but now that that's over, I'm gonna watch something else, and I am renting John Wick. I've seen the first one, but it's been literally, I think I saw it in theaters, and I haven't seen the second or third, so we're gonna watch the John Wick trilogy because I've been kind of into action movies. So let's go ahead and go. So I haven't eaten my cheesecake. Normally I don't eat in bed, but I'm gonna wash my sheets later. Hey y'all, it's the next morning. It's like 6:30, bright and early. We're gonna make us our little spark and then go get us a workout in. It's so much later. It's almost 9. I went to the gym this morning, had my full workout, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm all clean and stuff, and I'm about to start working. I like pulled some nerve in my lower back. It's been hurting for a while, and it goes like all the way down my leg. I did this a couple weeks ago, and then it stopped. I looked it up. I think it's like my sciatic nerve. I don't know. So I have been like stretching this morning. I'm in like severe pain. I'm about to take some ibuprofen. So I'm about to get in the bed and start working, get all cozy, comfy, probably turn on something in the background like music or a movie or something. Now that I watched the Meghan and Harry interview, I really want to restart The Crown. I watched the first couple episodes, and then I started watching other shows and just never came back to it, but that might be what I start today again. I have my Bergamot Waters candle going. It smells so good. It's like my current favorite. And I also made me a little iced latte this morning. To be completely honest, now that I have like good syrups, I don't even ever really want Starbucks because my homemade ones are so good. Okay y'all, so it is like 1 o'clock now. I've been in meetings and been working all day, and I'm taking like a little lunch break. I'm not really that hungry right now. I had some food earlier, and so what I think I want to do, I saw this bread recipe on TikTok, and I think we're gonna make more bread. I know that's so random, but I really want to just make bread. This is all we have of the bread that I made the other day. My brother has eaten like half of it, my mom's eaten it, I've eaten it, and so this is all we have left. And that's a lot of bread. So I was gonna do just like plain white bread from this recipe I found. So it's just like all-purpose flour, kosher salt, and active dry yeast, which is this stuff right here. However, the bread we made the other day was just so good. Like, I swear, put rosemary in anything and it's gonna be good. So I'm adding a little bit of seasoning to it as well. I put some garlic powder, oregano, rosemary, and basil, and then some pepper on top of the kosher salt. So we're gonna blend this together, add some water, and then let it sit for like 6 hours. So it says to put it on a wooden surface. So this is our dough, and I'm just gonna stick her over here. Have fun for the rest of the afternoon. That took like 3 minutes. Just kidding, guys, we're not done in the kitchen. Since the bread didn't take that long, I was like, what else can I make? Ignore all of these dishes that need to be washed. I'm gonna make blackened chicken tonight. I've been craving it, and we could even make like a blackened chicken sandwich with our new bread that we're gonna have. So I just cut up 4 chicken breasts and sliced them in half and cut like most of the fat off, and then I'm gonna put a bunch of seasoning on. Okay, so I know I just made that bread. We're gonna attempt to quickly make some buns. This girl, this is her TikTok name. She's the girl that I keep talking about that makes bread like every day, and these buns honestly don't look hard at all to make, so we're gonna make them. And honestly, this is stuff I'm preparing now, but you don't really have to do anything until later because it takes so long to just like, you know, rise or whatever. But I just put a bunch of seasoning on our chicken, and I'm gonna put this back in the fridge, and then I'll probably add more seasoning before we like grill them later. I have no idea why I feel like this is the spot to put everything. It says to put bread on wood, so that's why I did it. But I'll show you if you get the buns. So they're under there. It says to leave for an hour and then come check back on them, and then let them sit for even longer. So we're just gonna have these guys just hanging out over here. Also, it is like the end of the work day, and I let these sit out a little bit longer than the girl says to. Actually, a lot longer. So these have been like hanging out for 2 hours. I did cut them earlier and then like balled them up, and so what we're about to do, put them on here, add some sesame seeds. Let me get that. Actually, first we're gonna put some egg wash on the top, and then sesame seeds, and bake at 350 for 25 minutes, I think. And I will link the girl's TikTok below because she is excellent with explaining all of this stuff, but I'm so excited about these. Look at these. Gosh. Y'all, these look incredible. Oh my word. I don't know if I need to let them get more toasty. Do y'all think they're good? I think they're good personally. Holy wow. They smell so good. It smells like a bakery in here. I will say they are very thin, like very flat. So not sure what I could have done to prevent that. Like this one's a little thicker, but you can kind of see the egg wash on top too. But I think, okay, that is my neighbor's dog barking. I think they smell so good. I really want to try it. Y'all, so I had a full work day. It's like 6:30 now, so it's the full end of the day. And I'm making like a garlic aioli. Y'all, let me know, should I make like a food TikTok? Like share nothing except for maybe like latte and food, like dessert, anything like that? Because I feel like I could do this on YouTube too. I just need to get like a setup. Like I actually set up my lights and record in here so it's not like so vlog style. But anywho, I made this garlic aioli. Basically it's like half a cup of mayo, like 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I squeezed out like 4 slices of lemon, probably like a tablespoon of garlic. Then I added some garlic salt, garlic powder, and parsley, and some kosher salt. Y'all, so good, so good. I really should start like a restaurant or something, or like sell this stuff, like do like a sauce brand. That would be fun. Also, I put the aioli in the fridge, and then I decided to cut up some squash and potatoes because I wasn't gonna do potatoes. I was just gonna do the squash, but I want to try and make garlic truffle fries or garlic parmesan fries. Don't have truffle, so I did 3 potatoes and 3 squash. So I'll have like plenty. This is not just for me, by the way. This is for my family. So plenty for leftovers tomorrow as well. And then also, this is our other bread we made today. So I added in some like seasonings like we did the other day, just because the rosemary made it so good. So I'm about to take this, put some flour on it, fold it over 4 times. I'll link the girl's TikTok below too that gave the basic recipe. I just added in seasoning. So yeah, I follow a lot of bread TikToks now. It's random. Guys, look at her. Okay, so I'm gonna stick her in the oven in a minute, but she said to also slice down the center, and it wasn't really sliced, but this is like She's so plump. She's so pretty. I'm about to start cooking. The bread is still going. It's been in there for 30 minutes. I just added an extra 7. But about to start cooking the chicken, squash, french fries. I just seasoned the chicken a little bit more and we're going to cook it on the skillet. I had to put another 7 minutes on the bread. It's still just not like getting flaky, like golden brown, but it's looking beautiful. So chicken smells so good. And this is a lot of chicken. So this will probably be like kind of like a meal prep for the week. Like I can put it on like salad. Or make little wraps with it during the day. It just smells so good in here. And I'm about to start on the squash and the fries. Yeah, this is just a lot of food. Chicken's still going, fries are going now. Squash is done, smells so good. But look at this baby. Look at her. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Hey y'all, it is so much later. It's already like 10:30. So we had dinner. I honestly did not even eat like that much because I was so tired. I didn't mention this earlier, but I burnt my hand on the Dutch oven. I grabbed the lid without thinking of it being hot, and it has really burnt my hand, and I have been in pain for like 3-4 hours now. It hurts so bad. So I'm about to go to bed. I really didn't even eat like that much food because I was so tired from today. Like I'm just so tired. So I'm about to go to bed. I might finish watching the John Wick movie and then call it a night. Let me know if you want to see more cooking videos because I can definitely do it. I need to do some like healthier recipes because I'm about to start eating salmon and salads every day again. So I will see y'all in the next one, but have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye guys.